Don't think about it too much.
Why are you talking so loud?
Project your voice. I mean, we could, but it's like you on the phone.
I don't know why everyone says I talk so loud when I'm on the phone.
Well, you do.
All right. Well, welcome to BnBitches. Hi. It's my first podcast ever. I don't even know what I'm doing.
So let's get into our huge giveaway that we're doing. So exciting.
Very
Are you
exciting.
excited?
I'm so excited. I can't wait.
Yours sounds like an infomercial.
Well, yours doesn't. Go over to YouTube. Go over here and then do, and then it was then, and then the comment, and it was that, and then we knew.
Okay, we're done. All right. Is it focusing on my face as well or just yours?
I don't know. Mine has a little white thing around it.
Oh, I don't know. It likes your face better, I guess.
I wonder why.
Okay, ready?
Are we gonna have like a jingle? You know, a BnBitches jingle. Did you know, BnBitches makes you riches.
I'm Connor Ashley.
And I'm Carla Chas.
We're the mother-son real estate and design duo. What it's like to own an Airbnb property, what it's like to run one, how to run one, where you need to go from here, and also talk about the design aspect of it.
We are here to help you invest in properties.
Real estate business and design. Now you can make a lot of money doing this.
We're your people. We are your bitches, actually.
Hey everyone, I'm Connor Ashley.
And I'm Carla Chas.
And this is the BnBitches Podcast.
Where BnBitches brings you riches.
Yeah. All right. And so this is our first ever podcast episode. So we're just going to sort of, intro what we do, who we are, a little bit about us, our podcast, and we are doing a huge giveaway. So make sure you stick around to the end of the podcast to hear all about the giveaway.
Giveaways. We love giveaways here.
Okay, you need to be a little more natural.
All right, so natural. We're gonna start by telling you a little bit about who we are, right?
Yes.
Who are you?
So I'm Connor Ashley. I am her son.
And I'm Carla Chavez. I'm his mom.
Isn't that great? So, let me look over this. So yeah. Alrighty, so we are from Denver, Colorado. Tell them a little bit about our business, who we are, and what we're hoping to achieve with this podcast.
Well, we're hoping to achieve...
No, our business and who we are as a business.
Yeah, I heard you.
Okay.
I'm getting there. All right. We are a mother-son duo from Denver, Colorado, and we are here to help you invest in properties and figure out what the best way to earn money is.
Great. Thank you. You're so professional. So as an entity, we are a real estate and property management company. We're the mother-son real estate and design duo. So this podcast is going to be all about, Airbnb properties, short-term rental properties, different ways to make money doing that, what you're doing wrong, and how you're not making
the most profit from your property. So
BnBitches is essentially our brand. We do a whole bunch of interior design consulting. What else do we do?
Short-term rental consulting.
Yeah.
Basically co-hosting if you're looking at that. We can help you from start to finish, or we can just take a piece in the middle. If you're just looking for some advice on how to maximize your rental property, how to make it shine, how to market it properly, how to get guests in the door, we're your people. We are your bitches, actually.
You sound like you're in an infomercial.
Okay, well, so do you.
No, I'm talking and projecting and talking how I would normally talk.
Okay, well, let's just, keep up going.
Anyway,
because you can put it all together.
So BnBitches, we offer all of these consulting services, and we offer co-hosting for your properties along with we rent properties from you. So if you have a property that, you're tired of looking for a long-term tenant, or tired of dealing with the maintenance, or, sifting through the applications and finding that perfect tenant who actually pays rent on time, you don't have to worry about that with us, because we will rent that property from you and turn it into a short-term rental. What are the benefits of that?
Well, the benefits for short-term renting is huge. In my professional opinion, it's a tremendously less wear and tear on the property, actually, because even though you have more people in and out, it actually, most of the time people are out and about. They're trying to explore wherever they're at. So here in Denver, they go to Red Rocks, they go to the mountains, they ski. They're out most of the day, whereas a long-term tenant's gonna be there. A lot of people now too, telecommute, work from home. So I think it is just...
Also, you can't control how often, you're cleaning the property, or how often the property is maintained if you have a long-term tenant down there, because you can't go in there, on a daily or weekly basis to check up on things. If you find an issue, it's a lot better to find it the day of than, 6 months later when it's irreparable. So,
absolutely. Yep. So short-term renting enables you to get in the property, usually once a week at the minimum, often much more than that. And you get to get in there, you can clean it, you can, Clorox that tub a million times if you want to, but it actually helps you maintain your property really to what I consider more of a pristine condition.
So the only sort of downside that I would say with short-term rentals is, the time commitment. And that's why if you rent to us, we take on that time commitment, and it is our investment. So we're investing our own time, our own energy, our own money into your rental property. Into
both maintaining it as well as filling it.
Yeah.
We will find the guests, we will vet the guests, we will make sure that you get the best guests possible, not the ones that are gonna throw a party, not the ones that are gonna drink beer and smoke pot all day, but the ones that are actually gonna come in, you lay their heads down at night, get a good night's rest, and then go out and enjoy what all Colorado has to offer.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, that is sort of just one of the services we offer. Another one is short-term rental consulting. So if you have a property, or if you're thinking about getting into the Airbnb business but don't know where to start, we can help with that. So if you don't know what a short-term rental is, why don't you sort of explain what a short-term rental is compared to like a long-term? Actually, that's a different podcast. We're not going to get into that. So short-term rental is an Airbnb, VRBO, HomeAway, all those vacation rentals where people are staying for short periods of time. Now, you can make a lot of money doing this, a lot more than your traditional long-term rental. In
most scenarios, you can make quite a bit more money just because you're charging by the night. You're also charging a cleaning fee. Not always can you make money on that, but often you can. And, just...
Okay. Thank you so much. Alrighty, moving on. So we offer that, full service consulting for rental properties. So no matter what stage you're at, even if you have a property
with a long-term renter in it, we actually can help you figure out whether you want to keep that long-term tenant in it, and that might be the best bet, but it may not. But what we can do is help you analyze, look at data to figure out what is going to maximize your profits, essentially. That's kind of what we're going to do to help.
Yep. So it's full service. We also offer full service interior design. So everything from, designing your personal property to your professional business property. We've designed multiple Airbnbs ourselves along with our own homes. I've helped with a few friends' properties. So we offer that full service design consulting as well.
And that's one of the biggest differences between long-term renting to a tenant. You don't have to furnish it. Or short-term, you do need to furnish it. And so obviously in order to get the best guests in, you're gonna wanna furnish it nicely. It's gonna need to look clean and neat, and you're gonna wanna attract the best type of tenant.
But the great thing with us is that we work with all budgets. So no matter what your sort of design budget is, we can work with that, and we can help you probably take a look at that and see where you're probably spending too much money, and how we can cut that down to maximize future profits. So we take this 360 approach with, real estate, business, and design to really maximize profit.
Yeah, absolutely.
Alrighty. So,
because that's something else that you should bear in mind. Actually, now that I'm thinking about that, no matter what your budget is, like Connor said, whether it's a tiny little budget and you really don't have much to go on, but you want to get it up and running, we can sure help you figure out where to maximize, where to spend that money, the little bit of money you have, because you don't want to have really the highest quality items. Heirlooms, for instance, antiques would probably not be the best choice in a short-term rental, simply because if you have some sentimental attachment,
they're gonna be ugly. So.
Well, I think some antiques have beautiful character, but
not heirlooms.
Anyway, you wouldn't want anything that has any sentimental value to you or your family, because
this is an heirloom. You can just throw this the fuck out.
You never know what can happen. You know, guests do have luggage and occasionally knock things over, so you definitely don't want anything that's gonna cause you any angst if it should go missing.
And sort of like going back to the budget thing, you know, we have all these tips, tricks, years of experience in finding, you know, these sort of hole-in-the-wall places, how to find cheap furniture, how to find free furniture, how to DIY it and make it better,
yeah.
You know? So...
You don't need to spend a lot of money to have a really cute place.
Correct. So we can help you with that, and you can visit our website, BnBitches.com. Of
course, if you do, it doesn't hurt.
What doesn't hurt?
If you have a lot of money.
Well, clearly. So anyway, so I just want to go in more about us, sort of. You know, we have years of experience in the real estate industry, along with design. You know, we actually, I think, revolving, how many properties have we had? We've had a mix of long-term properties and short-term properties. I think we've had, you know, I've had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 properties altogether, both long-term and short-term. We've been doing this for years, so we know, you know, exactly how to help.
And I've been in the situation myself where I've had a long-term tenant in one of my properties and had to make the decision, do I want to keep this tenant who is paying, who is a decent tenant, or do I want to maximize my profits and look at something, you know, just another avenue, another way to make money. And so I've been in that situation. I've been there and I know how hard of a decision it can be, but boy, let me tell you, once I pulled the trigger on that, I was happy.
Swimming in money.
Basically, yes.
So anyway, so you guys can do this as well. It's not hard. And this podcast is all about that, you know, talking about, you know, what it's like to own an Airbnb property, what it's like to run one, how to run one, where you need to go from here, and also talk about the design aspect of it. So, you know, where's the best places to find that cheap furniture? What are some tips and tricks that we've learned over the years?
I kind of think of it too as ongoing design, because every time I go into one of my properties, you're staging it for that next guest to make it look its absolute best. You don't just go in there and clean. You actually clean and restage every single time before a guest, because you want to make it look that perfect, you know, room, that perfect place, so you get those great reviews. And we'll talk about that, because your life will revolve around reviews. Yeah.
Great promo into a different podcast. So our podcasts are going to be coming out once a week. You can find them on SoundCloud, on iTunes, and on YouTube.
Whatever he said.
Alrighty.
So if you're interested in our services and you want more information about it, what it costs, how can we help you, just head over to our website. It's BnBitches.
Nope.
Sorry, excuse me. It's BnBitches.
It's not. BnBitches.com. All of our social. BnBitches.com. All of our social media and website will be in the description of this podcast as well. But you know, it's not about learning, it's about entertainment and infotainment. That's what we're all about. We want to make you laugh. We want to, you know, tell you some of our horror stories, some of our favorite stories, make you smile, make you cry, all that stuff, you know. We're kind of bitches, and that's what makes us funny, and that's what makes us real. Like, we are mother and son, and
we bitch each other out. Often.
Mostly, yes.
Because he's mean.
I'm mean, apparently. That's okay. I don't know what else to say here. I guess we'll just go on to the giveaway. Yeah.
Sure. Let's give it away.
How many minutes? Oh, we're only at 15 minutes. Should we go into our
Half of that's going to be cut.
Yeah. Fuck. Yeah, so this is just all about, not only... fuck, I don't know what it's about. What the fuck is this about?
Why don't we go into a little bit more of our background, sort of what is your experience and what is your education? Yeah, tell us a little bit about that.
Okay.
What makes you such a pro?
Such a bitch?
What makes you such a bitch?
So essentially, I've been working in real estate.
It's on my nose. Oh my God.
It must be really big.
There, now it's on your face.
Alrighty. So I grew up in Denver, Colorado. I sort of started out interested in real estate all my life, interested in design, but I really got into the business when I was about 18, 19 years old, running my own Airbnb property for myself. And it sort of just skyrocketed into another, and then another, and then another, and then us getting into business together. And that's sort of how that occurred. I've worked for numerous real estate companies all over the world, LA, Denver, everywhere. I really have sort of that creative branding, marketing 360 approach to everything. So I bring in my, my editing skills, my filming skills, my graphic skills, along with my marketing skills to, create an amazing property that gets booked, that makes a lot of money, that looks great, and...
that guests enjoy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, all right.
All right, who are you?
Well, I am Carla Chavez. I grew up actually in South Florida and came to
Boca Raton.
In Boca Raton. Came here in 1991. Yeah, before most of you were born. Anyway, and really haven't looked back since because Denver is such an amazing city. It really is very urban, very hip. I love it here. We have the best weather. It's awesome. Anyway, I also have been interested in real estate my whole life. Always looking at Zillow and Realtor.com, and often played around with the idea of becoming a licensed real estate agent many times, just because I love going through open houses. If I see one, I've always gone through them. And then Connor was the one who actually got me started because I had a property that I had a long-term tenant in, and he was the one that kept encouraging me to go Airbnb with it. And I was just too scared because I had a tenant in there. He was paying. He was good. He was quiet. Why would I want to mess with it?
There's a fear of the unknown. You don't know what's going to happen. And that's sort of where we come in our services as well. We can help you predict what is going to happen with all of our data and our analytics and different things like that, so that fear of the unknown doesn't exist. Right,
exactly. It really was a shot in the dark. I mean, I ended up having to take a shot in the dark. I mean, we looked as best we could at the data, but at the time there really just wasn't a lot out there, because in this particular property, it's actually a basement apartment, which, lots of data on houses, lots of data on the condos, lots of data on 2-bedroom, freestanding little carriage houses, but nothing where it's kind of attached, and that was this scenario. And so we really did have to take a shot in the dark, and once again, I think we've already said it, boy, glad we did.
Yeah. We were rolling in the dough. That's why our studio is so professional.
You can see.
Do you see this? This is real. It's not real. Yeah. Alrighty. Well, that's about it. So let's get into our huge giveaway that we're doing. Mm-hmm. So exciting.
Very
Are you excited?
I'm so excited. I can't wait.
Yeah, okay. So anyway, we're doing this huge giveaway. We're super excited for it. It's super easy to enter. Now, essentially what it is we are giving away one of our consulting packages, whether that be rental consulting or our design consulting. You get to decide which one you would prefer. And we're gonna be having 3 winners. So it's not just one winner. There are 3 chances for you to win.
And nobody watches us yet, so it's gonna be you.
That is true. That's absolutely
You have a really good
true.
shot at winning.
So let me explain how to enter. If you are listening to us on SoundCloud right now, what you want to do is you want to follow our page, BnBitches, and share it on your social media. If you're listening to us on iTunes, thank you so much. Make sure you subscribe to our podcast and leave us a review. an honest review. I'm not asking for 5 stars, but I mean, that'd be fucking flawless if you could.
We really appreciate the 5 stars.
But that's not going to affect your chances of winning at all. But yeah, so if you're... No, it's not. You can't say that, I don't think. So if you are listening to us on iTunes, like I said, subscribe.
If it's a 5-star, we'll make sure we pull your name.
We're not doing that, okay? Anyway, that's not how giveaways work. It's actually very litigious if you do it wrong. I don't want to get sued. We're not that rich.
We can get into trouble. We're not rolling in that much dough. Okay.
Okay.
What else?
So after you either follow us on SoundCloud and share us, or subscribe to us on iTunes and leave us a review, you then need to head over to our YouTube channel, because we will be posting weekly YouTube videos with more fun sort of tips and tricks, DIY, design, all sorts of fun stuff over there. Head over to our YouTube channel, BnBitches. You're going to want to subscribe to the channel, find our very first video, and comment on the video saying that you are from the podcast. And if you're watching us on YouTube, you're already halfway there. Just subscribe and comment on the video.
Yeah, and you might be our winners.
So it's super exciting. It's thousands of dollars in value. This is really great information that we don't just give away.
But we are today for you.
Yes. So you can win. Let me just go through it again. How to win. If you're listening on SoundCloud, follow us, BnBitches, share on your social media pages, then head over to our YouTube channel, subscribe, and comment on the video that you're from the podcast. Same with iTunes. Subscribe to us, leave us a review, head over to our YouTube channel and comment on the first video saying that you are joining us from our podcast. And that's how you enter. Super easy. All right. Well, if you want additional entries for it, there is ways to get additional entries, but you have to go to our social media to check out how to get those additional entries. We are at BnBitches on Instagram and Facebook. On Twitter, we are at the BnBitches, because we're the one, the only BnBitches.
We are. Yes, we are.
So, like we said, there will be 3 winners. You get to decide if you want rental consulting or interior design consulting. Everything is going to be a full service package. So from start to finish, that's what we're giving away. And we're giving away 3 of those services. So it's going to be really great. So if you've ever thought about, getting into the Airbnb short-term rental business or into the rental business in general, don't know where to start, or you have a property and just want to make more money.
Or you have a property and you just want to design it because you live there and you want it to look nice.
Exactly.
We'll help you with that. It could just be a design consultation as well. We'll help you however you want. It's really your choice. That's what makes this such a great giveaway, is because you get to choose. It's not something we're going to tell you, hey, this is what we're giving away and that's all you get. And you're in this box. We're gonna make it work for you, whatever you're looking for.
All right, thank you. Billy Mays here. Great. Hi, do you like B&Bs? We're giving away 3 of them. Not 1, not 2, 3. That's what you sound like.
I don't know how not to sound that way.
You like your Airbnb to look good? We're giving away the free interior design.
Really
Go to BnBitches.com. That is BnBitches.com. BnBitches.com.
You're really good at that.
Oh, I know.
And that's from the bitch.
What?
Like the king. The mattress king. And that's from the bitch.
No. What?
Whatever.
Alrighty, guys. Well, thank you so much for listening to us on our first podcast. It was a lot of fun. Thank you so much.
Till next time. Till next time.
Okay. Shush. Thank you, Billy Mays.
I'm not natural.
No, you're not. Alrighty, well, thank you so much for listening to us. Again, we will be coming out with 1 podcast every week that you can find us on YouTube, SoundCloud, or iTunes. It's just the BnBitches Podcast, where being bitches brings you riches.
Absolutely.
Also check out our YouTube. Yeah, I'm talking. Also check out our YouTube channel, BnBitches. Would you like to talk? Yours sounds like an infomercial.
Well, yours doesn't. Go over to YouTube, go over here and then do, and then it was then, and then the comment, and it was that, and then we knew.
We're done. All right, head over to our YouTube channel. We'll be coming out with one new video every single week on YouTube. Make sure to subscribe to us over there. Follow us on all of our social media. All right, well, that's it for today, guys. We will see you next week. What's our outro? Keep being bitches?
Yeah.
Great.
Keep on being bitches.
Keep on being bitches.